How about itis?
Cigarra. Can I do itis más?
La cigarra. Ready? Yeah.
Ya no me canta cigarra, que acabe tu sonsonete, que tu canto aquí en el alma como un puñal se me mete, sabiendo que cuando cantas, pregonando vas tu muerte. Marinero, marinero, si es verdad que sabes, porque distinguir no puedo, si en el fondo de los mares hay otro color más negro que el color de mis pesares. Ay, la la la. Casi para llorar, me dijo muy afligido, ya me canso de buscar un amor correspondido. Bajo la sombra de un árbol, el compás de mi guitarra, cuando le deseo afán, porque la vida se acaba y quiero morir cantando como muere la cigarra. Ay, la la la.
Chucha. Chucha, please.
Good old Chucha.
No. Ready?
Sing one, Javi.
Indo malagueña.
Sure. Malagueña. No, malagueña, good.
Okay.
You can do it on this one if you want.
Okay. Ready? Malagueña.
Qué bonitos ojos tienes debajo de esas dos cejas, debajo de esas dos cejas, qué bonitos ojos tienes. Ellos me quieren mirar, pero si tú no los dejas, ni siquiera parpadear. Sí. Malagueña salerosa, besar tus labios quisiera, besar tus labios quisiera, malagueña salerosa, y decirte, niña hermosa, que eres salerosa, besar tus labios quisiera, besar tus labios quisiera, malagueña salerosa, y decirte, niña hermosa, que eres Muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much.
One more.
Itis?
Let's do itis.
Okay. This one. No, this is one. Okay, thank you so much for having us. We're going to do one last song, but I need the audience assistance. So, what we're going to do is we're going to play this song, and when I rile up, and he's going to also rile up his bow, and then we're going to say, ole! Okay?
Otherwise,
everyone should do
we're
it.
not going to play.
Everyone needs to do it. So, ready? Oh!
Ole!
Okay, I think you could do so much better than that. Because
Better
you guys,
than
there's
that.
a lot of you here. Okay, ready? One more time, one more try.
Ole!
Okay, good
Got to
job.
get rid of the
Okay.
bulls.
Ready? Okay,
Pretend
now
you're,
we're
pretend you're
ready.
bullfighters.
We can do this. Okay, go ahead.
She's got the big horns. Ready?
Rebozo de Santa María, mestizas que bailan llenas de alborozo, y entre los encantos mil de mi vaquería. Alba de la blanca troca de los trozos cajitas en pajas de la sierra mía. Alba de la blanca troca de los trozos cajitas en pajas de la sierra mía.
Ole! We can't hear you. Ole! Thank you.
Round of applause.
Check.
Welcome to our class of 2026 graduation ceremony.
And with the exit of Mariachi Serenata off the stage and Paul Sonder on. We now have one Joseph Benito Blackhair striding in front of the stage. Right behind him is Anthony Noah Burke. And now, Marley Marie Campbell-Deer. Here's Maya Lorraine Chico. And Zephaniah Little. Now here's Nathan Anthony Cruz. That's Jamal Stell. And now, Amanda Nicole Lopez. Right behind her, Angel Jesus Rojas Torres. Following up behind him, Itzel Guadalupe Rea Sotelo. And right behind her, Ian Christopher Pedley. As they make their way in front of the stage, our next graduate, Enrique Agustin Lomelli. And with that, your graduating class of 2026 takes their seats in the auditorium, and we turn our attention back to center stage with ASDB Principal Paul Saunders.
Please stand.
Now stepping out onto the stage, two of our graduating students. This is Angel and Amanda.
For which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, and justice for all. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, and justice for all.
That was Angel and Amanda, both speaking and signing the Pledge of Allegiance.
You can be seated.
This is Paul Saunders now, back at the podium.
Welcome to the Arizona State School for the Deaf and Blind commencement ceremony for the class of 2026. My name is Paul Saunders. I am the principal of the ASDB Tucson campus. To make this ceremony visually accessible to everyone, please keep balloons or other items at or below the seat level. Please keep your cell phones on silent. I'd like to recognize our special guests in attendance tonight. Our 2026 seniors, their families and friends, ASDB Superintendent Annette Reichman, ASDB Board of Directors President Miss Brittany Buchanan, Assistant Superintendent of Agency Operations and Support Services Shayna Cooper, Deputy Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction Oren Ketchov, ASDB Board of Directors, ASDB staff and leadership, and directors, ASB and ASD dorm staff, our ceremony speakers, Peter Hughes and Tyler Cashman, and most importantly all, the ASDB community. All right. Hello, class of 2026. You have come a long way. This isn't the end of your journey. It is the start of a brand new chapter as ASDB alumni. As you move forward, always believe in yourself and show the world that Sentinel Pride is really all about. Before you leave here today, please thank the people who helped you get here. Your parents, ASDB staff, guardians, and friends. I am so proud of you, and I know you will make this school proud. Congratulations, seniors. Now, we have 3 performances tonight ready for your enjoyment. Here's the first one. The name of the song is Cumbia Buena, A Mi Manera. And I'll welcome those students out now.
Walking out onto the stage, Angel Torres, Enrique Lomelli, Itzel Reyes Sotelo, and Ian Pedley. The 4 of them are standing shoulder to shoulder, gathered on the left side of the stage. Entering in on the right side of the stage, the exceptional Mariachi Serenata.
Check, check. Check, check, check. There you go. This thing's on.
Time.
It's gonna be so much fun. muchachos. Esta cumbia buena, bailala muchachos. Que prenda la vela y no de barajo. Que prenda la vela y no de barajo. Bailamos la cumbia, esta cumbia buena. Bailamos la cumbia, esta cumbia buena. Qué bonita se oye esta cumbia buena. Qué bonita se oye esta cumbia buena. Y viene Calixto, no le den barajo. Y viene Calixto, no le den barajo. Bailamos la cumbia, esta cumbia buena. Bailamos la cumbia, esta cumbia buena. Esta cumbia buena, bailala muchachos. Esta cumbia buena, bailala muchachos. Que prenda la vela y no de barajo. Que prenda la vela y no de barajo. Bailamos la cumbia, esta cumbia buena. Bailamos la cumbia, esta cumbia buena. Se acabó. Ay. Yo sé que no vendrán, por eso ya tanto la olvido. Dejar un nuevo amor, tanto mejor, ay como el mío. Dejar un bien, ay de tristeza. Dejar la vivir a mi manera.
Oh, thank you for coming, everyone, to our graduation 2026.
And I just want to say thank you for all my family that came, my uncles, my auntie, my mom that came, my uncle from North Carolina for this graduation. This is gonna hit your guys' hearts. Well, quiero ser, ay, nada más, preferiré y recordar un nuevo amor, tanto mejor, quisiera olvidar, ay, quisiera
Once again, that's Angel Torres, Enrique Lomeli, Itzel Sotelo, and Ian Pedley. And of course, Mariacha Senanata. Now we're back to Paul Saunders beside the podium.
Well, that was fantastic. Wow, I really enjoyed that music selection. Now I would like to introduce our student speakers for this evening. We have two ASB valedictorians. We will first start with Anthony Burke, and then we'll have Jamal Stell.
Paul Saunders exits stage left, and in his place behind the podium, we have Anthony Burke.
Is it working? All right, let's make this nice and long. All right, so to be formal, I would like to say good evening. I would like to welcome Superintendent Reichman, Assistant Superintendent Shayna Cooper, Interim Assistant Superintendent Orrin Katshaw, Board of Directors, ASDB Principal Paul Saunders, Assistant Principals Melissa Brown and Karen Tallis, guest speakers Tyler Cashman and Peter Hughes, family, friends, ASDB staff, and the class of 2026. We did it. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining us to celebrate this special occasion. It is an honor to stand here before you and share a little bit about our 2025-2026 school year. This year, the entire senior class took a field trip to Round 1, where we enjoyed karaoke, bowling, arcade games, ate lunch and ice cream, and spent time with our fellow ASB and ASD classmates. The seniors also went up on a tour with the Tucson Mount Shuttle up to Mount Lemmon and enjoyed a delicious lunch and dessert in Summer Haven. Although we've had many fun times together, it has been a hard year. We learned a few months ago that ASDB was relocating to another campus, but they were not allowing the School for the Blind to join the School for the Deaf. This means that ASD will have an accessible and inclusive learning environment, but the School for the Blind will be excluded and placed into clusters or cooperatives, or even back into their home school districts. We were all placed initially at ASDB because it provided the necessary resources and services we need to learn and be successful, because our public school settings were not able to accommodate and meet our educational needs. Personally, I feel like the situation is very unfair to the many visually impaired children that need this school, and that our concerns should be recognized and addressed at a higher level. I feel extremely fortunate to have attended ASDB because in public school, the teachers move on quickly with the curriculum with very little support or resources to accommodate my needs as a person with a visual impairment. At ASDB, I learned what resources I can use around me and how to navigate with the vision loss. I feel like if I never went to ASDB, I probably wouldn't have the knowledge and communication skills to advocate for myself. During my junior year, I participated in the Pima JTID program at the Bridges campus, and I completed the 3D animation class. I knew exactly what accommodations I needed and told my teachers about my disability and what I need in order to be successful in the class. I believe if I never went to ASDB, I probably wouldn't have the knowledge and communication and advocacy skills to tell others about my visual impairment. Another benefit of attending ASDB has been participating in the sports program. I was involved in cross country, goalball, basketball, and track and field, which was a fun experience. During cross country meets, it was cool to see other schools cheering on our team and other teams. It was neat to witness such a good sportsmanship. Another sport I probably would have never participated in if I were still in public school is goalball. I like to explain goalball as a soccer human bowling all in one package. Lastly, I would like to thank all the teachers and staff at ASDB, especially the O&M specialists and also the PE department, for their hard work and commitment with keeping me on track with my education and supporting my goals. I would like to thank my parents and sisters for all their sacrifices they made for my education and supporting me in sports and in my life. Love you all. To the graduating class of 2026 and my peers that have attended high school with me, I just want to say that although we are going back into society, remember that we are not alone in having a disability. Even if life is very hard, realize that we have already endured to this very point while not knowing where we will end up. Cherish every moment with hope and charity as we continue to strive with every moment. Remember that the Lord loves and will provide. So please continue with school or work and follow your dreams and passions you have boiling up and share it to the world. Thank you.
That was ASB Valedictorian Anthony Burke.
I would like to introduce our other ASB valedictorian, Jamal Stell.
This is Jamal now coming behind the podium.
Good evening. My name is Jamal Stell, and I am honored to be one of the valedictorian speakers this evening. Continue on. I started at ASDB 11 years ago in the 3rd grade, but due to limited services for the blind and visually impaired in my original school district, I was extremely behind academically. Fortunately for me, I was able to obtain the educational accommodations and specialized instruction such as Braille, orientation and mobility, independent living, and so much more, just to name a few. Provided by the wonderful and dedicated ASDB teachers and specialists. I went from being far behind to building a strong educational foundation and becoming valedictorian for the class of 2026. There is an African proverb that says, "It takes a village to raise a child." It implies that children are better supported when they have extended family, neighbors, and community members supporting and mentoring them. I would like to use this platform to talk about my village, the people who have helped me over these years to make me who I am today. The ASDB athletic program has played a huge role in my high school career, and my participation in these extracurricular activities was not only fun, but also contributed to the development of my character, self-esteem, and sense of confidence and independence. It has been an honor to compete in flag football, cross country, goalball, and track and field. Although I may not have been the best on the team, I was privileged to have the opportunity to play sports despite my vision loss. And to be supported by my amazing coaches, Gerald Brown, Esther Mary Hillman, I read that wrong, Marie Hillman, and Brian Newton. I'd like to also give a shout out to St. John Paul II High School volunteer athletes, Achilles International, and Dave, as well as Lemuel, for being willing to provide guide runners for me to make this cross-country season possible. I would also like to thank those who have partnered with ASDB to provide students with opportunities like summer camps, in-house events, school year excursions, and so much more. I would also additionally like to thank those who have spent countless hours planning and participating in the logistics of transporting us to and from school and field trips. Last but certainly not least, I want to thank my parents and family for helping me through these past 11 years. From the struggles to the triumphs, providing support in the long days and short days. I would never have written the speech back in 8th grade, nor would I be here this evening in this moment without your support. Thank you. Again, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you here, from parents to fellow students to teachers. It all weaves together as my village. To all the students that will not be graduating from ASDB in the future. Since ASDB will not exist, I leave these words with you. We will not be broken by some bad decision. And our community will still be strong and exist. Remember to keep standing up for the ASDB community and what you believe in. And also, remember to keep fighting for a united deaf and blind school. To the class of 2026, my message to you is this. May your future be filled with opportunities to do great things, and may the Lord bless you and all those who come after you. Thank you. All right, now, before y'all get tired of me, I would like to introduce our song. It is Untraveled Road by 1,000 Foot Crutch. I hope you all enjoy.
ASB Valedictorian Anthony Burke comes out to join his partner, Jamal. They are both standing beside the microphone on the far right side of the stage. Behind them, ASB student Monroe Stockton sits behind the drums. And ASDB teacher Miss Nichols on bass. Also going to be joining them is ASDB music teacher Kate Scally on piano.
Check, check. Burgers and fries. Is this thing on?
Check, check. Does the mic even work? Yep.
That's what I want to know. Check, check.
Can you hear me in the monitor yet? Okay, good.
Can I get some burgers? No, I'm just kidding.
Would you like fries with that?
Nah, this ain't a Wendy's. This is a graduation ceremony. Hey. Gotta love technical difficulties. Hold on for a second. If words could be weapons, then what I say could affect it. They're not just words on a record. Voice is enough to make sleeping giants wake up, to make armies put their hands up and watch whole nations stand up. It's one belief, one spark, one faith and one restart, and we can reboot the whole chart before it all falls apart. So stand up, shout it out. We can put it in the air if you like it loud. We only got one shot, so let's make it count. It's a takedown, nobody can stop us now. Stand up, shout it out, sing loud so the world can't drown us out. Before we depart, let's leave a mark, cause light shines brighter in the dark. When we scream, our lips don't make a sound. We march with feet on solid ground. We walk where no one wants to go, on this untraveled road.
So hold on for a moment. If we're not scared of opponents, then with what we have, we can own it. We just plant the seed and keep growing it. And when that light shines in the morning, they'll still be waking up yawning, but we'll be smiling like we expected. The sweet victory, one method. What one faith and one restart. We can reboot the whole chart before it all falls apart. Stand up, shout it out, put it in the air, feel like it loud. We only got one shot, so let's make it count. It's a takedown, nobody can stop us now. So stand up, shout it out, sing it loud so the world can't drown us out. Before we depart, let's leave a mark, cause the light shines brighter in the dark.
We scream, our lips don't make a sound. We march with feet on solid ground. We walk where no one wants to go, on this untraveled road. When we scream, our lips don't make a sound. We march with feet on solid ground. We walk where no one wants to go, on this untraveled road. And I can choose to respect it, or choose to infect it. But once the hits the water, it's too late to be selective.
Cause one voice is enough to make sleeping giants wake up, to make armies put their hands up, and watch whole nations stand up.
It's one belief, one spark, one faith and one restart, and we can reboot the whole chart before it all falls apart. When we scream, our lips don't make a sound. We march with feet on solid ground. We walk where no one wants to go, on this untraveled road. When we scream, our lips don't make a sound. We march with feet on solid ground. We walk
Again, those were ASDB students, Monroe Stockton on drums, as well as...
Wow, thank you for that wonderful performance. Incredible. I really enjoyed watching them. Fantastic. Now, I am proud to welcome our ASD valedictorian to the stage, Marley Campbell-Deer.
This is Marley walking out now.
Hello, everyone. Today is an important day, and I'd like to welcome everyone here. Our ASDB Superintendent, Annette Reichman, Assistant Superintendent, Shayna Cooper, Deputy Assistant Superintendent, Orrin Katchoff, Board of Director, President, Brittany Buchanan, and board members. Principal Paul Saunders, and Assistant Principals for the deaf, Melissa Brown, and Assistant Principal for the blind, Karen Tallis. ASDB teachers, family, friends, and all who are here today. Thank you all for coming to the ASDB ceremony. My name is Marley Campbell-Deer, and I am honored to stand here as your 2026 class valedictorian. I have been a part of ASDB for 13 years. I first came here when I was 5 years old, and shortly after I moved into the dorms. At that time, I didn't realize how much this school was going to change my life. Looking back, I truly believe coming to ASDB was one of the greatest blessings I could have received. Before coming here, my experience in public school was very difficult. I was often bullied by other students. I was left out and alone, and there were moments where the teachers would not include me in activities with other students, and it made school feel painful instead of welcoming. My grandmother worried about me every single day. Sometimes she would even stay in the parking lot during school hours because she was afraid that something might happen to me or that I would struggle alone in class. She wanted to protect me. Looking back now, I understand how much love and sacrifice she gave up for me. And I would not be standing here today without her support, her patience, and her strength. When I arrived here at ASDB, my life slowly began to change. For the first time, I felt accepted for who I was. I was surrounded by people who understood me, people I was able to communicate with, and who encouraged me. Moving into the dorm was a huge adjustment at first, but it became a second home to me. It became a place filled with laughter and friendships, late-night conversations, memories, and lessons that I will carry with me forever. I was lucky enough to meet my two best friends here. Growing up alongside them became one of the best experiences of my life. We laughed together, we struggled through classes together, survived stressful moments, and made unforgettable memories. We supported each other through difficult times. These friendships helped shape me into the person I am today. Looking back, I never imagined that I would one day be standing on this stage giving a speech as valedictorian. And if someone had told me years ago that this would happen, I probably would have laughed because it seemed impossible at this time. But life has a funny way of surprising us. Sometimes the people who struggle the most are also the people who learn how to rise the strongest. Senior year itself has felt like a journey for all of us. We experienced moments of stress, exhaustion, laughter, success, disappointments. We had days where we felt confident and days where we doubted ourselves. We made memories together that we will probably laugh about for years to come. Whether it was joking around with friends or struggling through assignments, trying to stay up in the early morning classes, or simply just surviving the chaos of our senior year. We have all achieved something meaningful. At the same time, we have all failed at something too. Failure does not define us. In many ways, our failures taught us more than the successes ever could. They taught us perseverance, patience, and resilience. As seniors, we have also experienced challenges that brought us closer together through the happy moments, the painful ones, and we learned the importance of supporting each other like family. That bond is something special. It is something I hope we never forget. We have come such a long way since August. For some of us, this school year felt incredibly slow. For others, it passed by too quickly. Somehow, we've made it here. We are finally graduating. We are finally closing this chapter of our lives and preparing to begin another one. Graduation is exciting, but it is also emotional because it means change. Soon, many of us will be going our separate ways. Some will attend college, some will go to trade school, some will begin working, others will be continuing to discover what path is right for them. Some friendships may grow distant with time, and life may pull us in different directions, but that is all part of growing up. Even when time passes, the memories we create here will remain a part of us forever. Years from now, we look back at old pictures and old videos, remember old conversations, and what it felt like to be here at ASDB. We will remember the laughter in the dorms, the school events, and all the sports games in the classrooms. The people who made this place feel like home. Life is not always easy. There will be moments where we feel overwhelmed, lost, or discouraged. Sometimes life places us in situations we never expected. But one thing I have learned is that these difficult moments are never permanent. Storms eventually pass and healing eventually comes. And even during these hard times, there is still hope waiting ahead of us. As we move forward into the next chapter of our lives, I hope we remember to appreciate the people around us, cherish our families, our friendships, and the moments that you have right now because life changes so quickly. And time moves faster than we realize. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to thank our parents, grandparents, guardians, families, and everyone who has supported us throughout this journey. Thank you for your patience, your sacrifices, encouragement, and unconditional love. We would not be standing here without you. I would also like to thank our teachers, the dorm staff, the interpreters, coaches, counselors, and everyone here at ASDB who has guided us along the way. Thank you for believing in us and during those moments when we struggle to believe in ourselves. Thank you for continuing to give us second chances and encouraging us to keep going and helping us grow into the people we are today. I especially want to thank Henry Saunders and Lonnie Foster. Thank you for believing in me and encouraging me and helping guide me throughout my years at ASDB. Your support, patience, humor, and care you showed me helped me make ASDB feel like a safe place and a second home. I will always appreciate the impact that you both had on my life and education. And finally, thank you, class of 2026. Thank you for the memories, the laughter and support, and the journey that we share together. Because of you, ASDB became more than just a school to me. It became my home, away from home. Congratulations, class of 2026. We made it. Thank you. And at this moment, I would like you to please enjoy this song, this video's One Step at a Time.
Once again, that was ASD Valedictorian.
Hurry up and wait. So close, but so far away. Everything that you always dreamed of, close enough for you to taste, but you just can't touch. You wanna show the world, but no one knows your name yet. You wonder when and where and how you're gonna make it. You know you can if you get the chance. In your face seems the door keeps slamming. Now you're feeling more and more frustrated, and you're getting all kind of impatient. Waiting, we live and we learn to take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna happen, and it's supposed to happen, and we find the reasons why. One step at a time. You believe and you doubt. You're confused and got it all figured out. Everything that you always wished for could be yours, should be yours, would be yours if they only knew. You wanna show the world, but no one knows your name yet. You wonder when and where and how you're gonna make it. You know you can if you get the chance. In your face, if the door keeps slamming. Now you're feeling more and more frustrated, and you're getting all kind of impatient. Waiting, we live and we learn to take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna happen, it's supposed to happen, and we find the reasons why. One step at a time. Take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna happen, it's supposed to happen, and we find the reasons why. One step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna happen,
at the center stage, ASDB Principal Paul Saunders. He begins to sign.
Please welcome to the stage our ASB speaker, Tyler Cashman. University of Arizona graduate student Tyler Cashman is pursuing his master's degree in sports and recreational leadership while competing as a member of the nation's only university adaptive golf team. He previously earned his bachelor's degree in business administration from the University of Richmond. A highly accomplished adaptive athlete, Tyler made history as one of the youngest world champion in visually impaired golf. His golf career includes multiple national and international championship titles, representing Team USA in competitions around the world, and earning recognition as one of the rising leaders in adaptive sports. Through both academics and athletics, Tyler is passionate about growing opportunities and visibility for athletes with disability. Let's welcome Tyler Cashman to the stage.
Here's ASB commencement speaker Tyler Cashman walking up behind the podium to replace Paul Saunders.
Perfect. Good afternoon, everyone. First, I want to thank you so much for having me here today. It is truly an honor to be standing in front of you, your families, your teachers, your coaches, your staff, and everyone who has helped you reach this moment. I also want to congratulate the graduates. Today is your day. You earned this. Every assignment, every early morning, every hard day, every time you had to advocate for yourself, every time you had to do something differently than the person next to you, it all brought you here. Last semester, I had the chance to come here and volunteer in the PE class with some of the visually impaired students. And honestly, I had a blast. We had fun, we competed, we laughed, and I left those days feeling so grateful. I had hoped to come back sooner, but life unfortunately got busy with school, golf, and everything else going on. And that was really unfortunate because I really enjoyed being here. So when I was asked to come back and give this commencement speech, it really meant a lot to me. Because when I was asked to speak today, I started thinking about what I would wanted to hear when I was younger. Not some perfect speech with all the answers, because I definitely do not have all the answers, but something real, something honest, something that says you're going to face challenges, but those challenges do not define who you become. My name is Tyler Cashman, and I'm a visually impaired golfer. I grew up in New Jersey, and sports have always been a huge part of my life. When I was younger, baseball was my sport. I loved competing, I loved being part of a team, I loved having something to work towards. Then, around the 5th grade, I started noticing that my vision was changing. At first, I did what most kids would probably do. I acted like everything was fine. I remember being at the school for an eye test with the school nurse. The kid in front of me was reading the chart, and I just memorized what he said. He said, A, B, C, D, E. So when it was my turn, I confidently went up, and I said A, B, C, D, E. That was the problem. The nurse had changed the chart. She asked me to try again, and I once again confidently said A, B, C, D, E, because I didn't know she changed the chart. That was pretty much the moment where I got caught. I failed the eye test, and the school nurse told me to go back to class and called my mom. From there, my family and I began going to different doctors and trying to figure out what was happening with my vision. At the time, I did not understand how big of a moment that would become. I just thought I was getting away with something. But looking back, that little stupid eye test was the beginning of something much bigger. And when you are young, that is very scary. It is hard to explain what it feels like when something is changing and you do not have a clear answer. You do not always know how to talk about it. You just know that things that used to feel easy are starting to feel different. For a while, I tried to keep doing everything the same way as I had, but eventually my vision loss affected the sport I loved. In the 8th grade, I was told I had to stop playing baseball for safety reasons, and that was really hard for me. But I want to pause here because I know a lot of you probably understand that feeling in some way of your own. Maybe it was a sport, maybe it was a class, maybe something social, maybe it was just wanting to do something the same way as everyone else, but realizing your path was going to look a little different. At the time, losing baseball felt like I lost a part of myself. I thought, if I cannot do this anymore, what now? But what I learned, and what I hope you remember, is that sometimes life closes one door because your story isn't over, but because your story is about to change direction. I got connected with adaptive sports. I tried beat baseball and goal ball. Those experiences helped me realize that I was still an athlete. I still loved to compete, and I still had that drive in me. And then I found golf. Golf gave me something I never knew I needed. It gave me a challenge. It gave me a community. It gave me a way to compete again. But it also taught me something much bigger than how to hit a golf ball. Golf taught me that doing something differently does not mean you're doing it worse. This is a lesson I carry with me every day. In golf, I have to rely on the people around me. I have to trust my guide. I have to ask questions. I have to listen. I have to feel the shot. I have to focus on what I can control. I may not see the course the same way as everyone else, but I can still play it. And that lesson goes far beyond golf. There are going to be people in your life who look at you and only see the things they think you cannot do. They may see blindness, low vision, deafness, hearing loss, or any other disability before they see your talent, your personality, your work ethic, your humor, your dreams, or your heart. Do not let their limited view of you become your view of yourself. You know yourself better than anyone. You know what you are capable of, and even if you do not know yet, give yourself the chance to find out. My journey has taken me places I never expected. I have competed in adaptive golf tournaments around the world and around the country. I have represented the United States. I've played in the U.S. Adaptive Opens. I became the 2025 World Champion of Blind Golf. I graduated from the University of Richmond with a degree in business administration, and now I am getting my master's at the University of Arizona, where I am a part of the adaptive golf team and studying sports recreation and leadership. Thank you. But I do not say any of that to brag. I say it because when I was younger and losing my vision, I could not have pictured any of that. I could not have pictured standing here in Tucson speaking to the graduates of the School of the Deaf and Blind. I could not have pictured that something that felt so difficult at the time would eventually lead me to my purpose, community, and opportunity. That is why I want you to understand this. You do not have to see the whole future right now. You just have to take the next step. When I first started losing my vision, I did not know where it would lead. When I stopped playing baseball, I did not know I would find golf. When I started adaptive sports, I did not know I would represent my country. When I went to college, I did not know I'd end up at the University of Arizona working towards the future in adaptive sports. Life does not always give you the full map. Sometimes it just gives you the next turn. And sometimes that next turn comes from the people who believed in you before you fully believed in yourself. That is why today is also about thanking the people around you. Graduates, think about the teachers who pushed you, the staff who supported you, the family members who drove you places, helped you study, showed up for meetings, encouraged you when things were hard, and reminded you that you could keep going. None of us get here alone. I know I did not. My family has been a huge part of my journey. My mom fought to find the answers. My family supported me through uncertainty. My grandfather became my caddy and guide, and we have shared moments on the golf course that I will never forget, and my grandma has always believed in me. Coaches, teammates, mentors, and friends have helped me become who I am. So graduates, as you move forward, do not be afraid to lean on your people. Asking for help is not a weakness. Using accommodations is not a weakness. Having a guide, an interpreter, a teacher, a coach, or even a mentor is not a weakness. That is wisdom. Success is not about pretending you do not need support. Success is about knowing what helps you be your best and having the courage to use it. As you leave this school and move into what is next, people may try and define you by one part of your life. They may focus on your disability. They may underestimate you. They may assume they know what your future should look like, but your future belongs to you. You get to decide what you want to chase. You get to decide what person you want to become. You get to decide how do you respond when things get difficult. And I promise you, things will get difficult sometimes. There will be frustrating days. There will be moments where you feel behind. There will be moments where you wonder why something has to be harder for you than it is for someone else. When those moments come, remember this. Different does not mean less. Different can mean creative. Different can mean strong. Different can mean prepared. Different can mean you understand things about resilience, patience, and courage that some people may never get to learn. Your path may not look exactly like everyone else's, but that does not make it any less valuable. In fact, the path you have taken to get here has already shown you are capable of adapting, learning, and overcoming. That matters. Graduation is not just a finish line. It is proof. Proof that you can do the hard things. Proof you can grow. Proof you can keep showing up. Proof that your story is still being written. So my challenge to you is this. Do not leave here thinking your goal is to be normal. Be bold. Be proud. Be kind. Be willing to try. Be willing to fail. Be willing to ask for help. Be willing to advocate for yourself. Be willing to walk into rooms where people may not think you belong and show them that you do belong there, because you do. Whether your next step is college, work, training, a new city, or you're still figuring it out, you belong in the future you are building. And when you get there, remember to reach back. Someone younger than you is going to need to see what is possible. Someone is going to need to see your example. Someone is going to need to hear, I have been there too, and you can keep going. That is one of the most powerful things we can do. Turn our story into a light for somebody else. Graduates, I'm proud of you. Your families are proud of you. Your teachers and staff are proud of you. And I hope you are proud of yourselves. You have already overcome more than so many people realize. But today is not just about what you have overcome. It is about what you are becoming. So keep going. Keep learning. Keep chasing what matters to you. Keep proving to yourself that you are capable. And never forget this. You do not have to do the same thing. You do not have to do things the same way as everyone else to do great things. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you for letting me be a part of your day. Go ahead and make your next chapter something special. Thank you.
Again, that was ASB commencement speaker Tyler Cashman. Now back to Paul Saunders.
Thank you so much, Tyler. Really appreciate that. We appreciate that message to our class of 2026. Now it's my honor to welcome to the stage our ASD speaker, Peter Hughes. It is my privilege to introduce a leader who truly understands what it means to be a champion of others. Peter Hughes is the Director of Adaptive Sports at the University of Arizona, leading the largest and most successful program of its kind in the country. Throughout his career, Peter has coached athletics from local YMCAs to the NCAA and the Paralympics Games, including a gold medal winner and 2 national championship basketball teams. His passion for opportunity doesn't stop at the university gates. As a U.S. State Department delegate and founder of Wheelchair Athletics Worldwide, He works globally to ensure disabled athletes across the world have access to the sports they love. He believes fiercely that sport is a gateway to education and empowerment. Class of 2026, please welcome Mr. Peter Hughes.
Peter shakes hands with Paul Saunders.
Let's stand for this one. Fired up for 2026. Great job, guys. Awesome job. I'm going to tell you guys all a little story. I arrived in Tucson, Arizona in 2004, before all of our graduates were born. Please don't remind me of that. In 2004, I came to the University of Arizona to play wheelchair basketball. I wanted to play with the best players in the world. I already had a master's degree. I was 34 years old, and I felt like I needed to beat up on some 19 and 20-year-old kids. The first week I was here before school started. I got a phone call and they told me they were playing wheelchair basketball at this gym. They said, could you come down? Could you play with us? And I said, yeah, absolutely. The team is still playing. It's the Tucson Lobos, the local wheelchair basketball team. Lo and behold, the gym was Arizona School for the Deaf and Blind. My first introduction to your beautiful school here. My second introduction was a couple months later. I signed up to be a camp counselor for Camp Abilities. And I slept in your dorm rooms. It was an awesome experience. I enjoyed it so much, I told my wife about it. She came down the next day and volunteered for the next 6 days. I was there the whole week. We played goal ball. That ball hurts when it hits you in the belly and other parts. Yes. And make sure that you guys watch the 2028 Paralympics of goal ball, please. Right? We played beep baseball. We played bocce ball. And I was fascinated by this. And I knew then that sport was the chance of a lifetime for people to learn life lessons that they might not learn without sport. And so it became my passion. Now, I couldn't do anything about the fact, and this was a simple fact, that people with visually impairments did not have the same amount of opportunities as even guys like myself on crutches or wheelchairs to play sports. There's not that many goal ball programs out there, or beep baseball. Blind golf was not around when I knew about it, right? So fast forward to 2018, and I become the Director of Adaptive Athletics at the University of Arizona. And my philosophy was immediate. It was, let's change what we do here. Let's not just support wheelchair athletes. Let's support any student athlete, regardless of whatever disability they have and at whatever sport they want. So if they want to play beep baseball, we're going to support them. If they're going to want to play goal ball, we're going to support. We're going to find a way. If we've been to the moon, we can certainly create a sports program for them, right? I walk out of that meeting, and this is honest to God, the honest truth. I walk out of that meeting, I get a phone call from a gentleman that says, my son is going blind. Can you help me create a blind golf team? And I said, no, I cannot. But I can start an adaptive golf team, because then I can help cerebral palsy people, amputees, people that don't push wheelchairs, and blind people, right? Tyler Cashman is here because of ASDB. He's at Arizona because of ASDB. And I don't think you knew that. So when you volunteered, it was like, wow, that's a big circle coming back around. It's amazing. So my friends, I don't want to take too much time. I know there's celebrations to be had, right? What I'm going to tell the graduates is that I'm going to treat you like you're my own athletes, right? There are 2 things I need you to do once you walk out these doors. You must seek opportunities without fear of failure, because failure is coming. It's coming, and it's going to come hard, but it's okay, because that's part of the journey, and you'll learn from that. Seek those opportunities. They might be here in Tucson. They might be in Uganda. They might be, who knows where they are. Seek them and don't worry about them, and make sure that you get the team that you already had, plus more to help you along the way, right? Then you must also provide opportunities for others, all right? So I'm going to say something that I hope you guys take to heart. If you can't see, I don't care. Make sure you're seen. Make sure you're seen. If you can't hear, make sure your voices are heard and you are listened to. You are worth it. Go out there and do great things. Thank you, everybody.
Again, that was ASD commencement speaker Peter Hughes. We return now to Paul Saunders at the podium.
Thank you for that inspiring message. Now it is an honor to show our farewell video set up by the ASDB media team. Please take a look at the screen above and enjoy the video.
A video appears showing an aerial view of ASDB. In white text reads, "What is your favorite high school memory?" Afterwards, we see a series of ASDB seniors answering the questions individually.
My favorite memories during high school is joking around with my friend Zach and Isai.
My favorite memories of being in high school is being funny and hanging around with my friends.
One of my favorite memories during high school was when we were on a science class trip where we was going to the water treatment facility and we were learning about the pH and the ammonia in the water. It was a very fun experiment and kind of take notes on the water. I think that was pretty memorable, learning about water.
Telling Miss Cheryl to stop scratching.
Over the years, from kindergarten up until now, I've learned so much from my teachers.
Looking back at my high school career, I would have to say WSBC, the basketball tournament, was really great. I got to meet a lot of new people and make some friends, which was a lot of fun. Also cross country, I got to socialize and meet friends that way as well. Track was also really great. I got to meet a lot of new people, and it was really great.
My favorite memories of ASDB are all of the fun times that I had with my teacher Henry and my best friend Amanda.
So one of my favorite memories is getting to go to homecoming at pep rally and twerk. And the funny part about homecoming was that everybody was trying to copy me, but they couldn't figure it out. Pep rally was just kind of more of a surprise and funny. Like, what? They allowed me to do that?
My favorite memories are just being silly and laughing with my friends.
One of my favorite memories is learning from home on the computer.
Dancing and singing in Spanish in music class.
A new question appears. What will you miss most at ASDB? The seniors continue to reminisce.
What I'll miss most is going to chorus and PE with Mr. Julio.
I will miss most about being at ASDB is being with my friends and teachers.
I think what I will miss most at ASDB is the campus layout, the question mark road, definitely all the grass and scenery they have here, such as the trees. You know, they have the pine trees on campus. They also have the other trees that are around, such as the palm trees. And I think just the layout in general is what will be missed.
I'm gonna miss a lot. You miss a lot of things, all the conversations, talking to everybody, like Anthony, Jamal, and then the old students like Michael, Dave, and Heatham. I'm gonna miss talking to everybody, even the teachers having like long, deep conversations about how things are going in the world and how the economic system's going, just everything like that. Just I'm gonna miss a lot of open-minded conversations.
My friends and teachers. My friends and teachers.
Oh, I will miss my best friends and my teachers. I will miss them a lot.
I'll miss my time in the dorms. Hanging out, playing with my friends in the dorm. We used to also get together and play and do the Special Olympics as well in the dorms, which was a lot of fun. I'll definitely miss those events.
What I'll miss most about ASDB are my teachers, my friends, all the hanging out we did together, and I'll miss the staff too.
Most of the funny chaos that happens here every day is a good chunk of the people.
I'm going to miss Spirit Week.
Art.
Speak message. I will miss my friends, NC, Ian, Angel, Enrique, Ms. Kimmy, Mr. Chris, and Ms. Cheryl.
Over a sunset view of the BPAC, new text reads, "What did you do at ASDB you never imagined you would do?"
The things I've never imagined that I would do is learn my routes around the campus with my cane to navigate myself around.
Staying away 1 week away from my mom, going to Capabilities Tucson.
At ASDB, I was in 7th grade, and during the time of 7th grade, I came here during 5th, and during the time of 7th grade, I was kind of doing bad at math. I kind of failed at math until my 8th grade year, where my math teacher then was Lisa Sereno, and she taught me about algebra cows. And after teaching me about algebra cows, I started excelling at math and their functions. And then during high school is when I met my high school teacher, Mr. Campbell, Harold Campbell. He was my math teacher, and he helped me really understand what the fundamentals of math were. And that's when I started really excelling in math in high school. And in my senior year, I actually started taking a calculus class online, and I never thought I would do that.
Everything that I'm supposed to be getting done in school. I don't think if I never would have came here to ASDB, I wouldn't have been in this position by now be graduating.
Getting to class on my own. Getting to class on my own.
I never imagined that I would learn as much vocabulary that I did. It was a challenge, but I learned it.
So unfortunately, I was sick and I missed the cross-country trip to Texas my senior year.
One teacher who taught me great things, including history and social studies, is Henry. He taught me so much.
Well, I never imagined that I would have the confidence to learn. The teachers gave me assignments and I would practice them and study and be ready for the tests.
I never imagined I would type on my own, work on my own.
Speak message. Walking in my walker and canoe.
More aerial footage appears with text which reads, "What is the funniest thing that ever happened during your high school years at ASDB?" We cut back
The
to the
funniest thing
students.
that ever happened is Matthew saying, "All right, fine,
The funniest thing that happened during high school was that my friend Itzel said, ay, ay, ay.
Everybody on water days just splashing each other with water, running around, having fun. People kind of getting irritated at each other, but out of excitement. Just people trying to have fun.
Racing to class with my friends.
Pretending to be a cat with my friends in class.
Well, my friends were always joking, and it always made me laugh. The funniest things that have made me laugh so much are all the memories I've had with my teacher Henry and my best friend Marley. They've made me feel so happy.
Well, here at ASDB, I used to always joke around with people. I would tap them on the back of their shoulder and they wouldn't know who would be, try to get their attention. Also, sometimes when I would do it, they would think that it was actually a fly. So I always liked doing that and joking with them and playing games.
The video ends and fades to black.
Now it is time to award our seniors with their diplomas and certificates. Please rise, seniors. Now I would like to ask our superintendent, Annette Greitman, Deputy Assistant Superintendent Ketchoff, to join us to present the diplomas and certificates. Presenting the seniors are ASB Assistant Principal Karen Tallis and ASD Assistant Principal Melissa Brown. Please hold your applause until each senior has moved their tassel.
Here are both Melissa and Karen coming up to the stage now. Also joining them and Owen Ketchup. Karen is positioned behind the podium, next to Paul Saunders. Both Warren and Ned will be on the far right side of the stage. Melissa positioned next to Karen.
Itzel Guadalupe Rhea Sotelo.
She's greeted by Paul with her diploma. She then shakes hands with Annette and Warren. Then finds the far side of the stage, presents her diploma. She's officially graduated.
Joseph Benito Blackhair.
This is Joseph now walking across stage. He shakes hands with Paul Saunders and receives his diploma. He now greets Annette and Oren and stops for a photo op. And with the ship in his tassel, he is officially graduated.
Anthony Noah Burke.
This is Anthony, greeting Mr. Saunders. He receives his diploma, and now shakes hands with both Annette and Oren. He now holds up his diploma and shifts his tassel. He then departs off stage.
Marley Marie Campbell-Deer.
Here's Marley being met by Paul, receiving her diploma and greeting both Annette and Oren. She pauses on the far side of the stage, holds up her diploma, and she then departs off stage.
Maya Lorraine Chico.
This is Maya greeting Paul. And now Annette and Oren. She pauses with her diploma. And shifts the tassel to officially graduated.
Nathan Anthony Cruz.
This is Nathan Cruz. He receives his diploma. He greets Annette, Oren, and Paul. Now on the far side of the stage, he holds up his diploma and shifts his tassel. And also takes a photo. He is officially graduated.
Zephaniah Harrison Little.
This is Zephaniah. He receives his diploma, greets our superintendents, and holds it up. He now shifts his tassel.
Enrique Agustin Lomeli.
This is Enrique. He's out on the stage with a big smile. He greets Paul and receives
Not
his
yet,
diploma,
Enrique. Keep going.
and a little preemptively shifts his tassel. He greets both Annette and Oren. Now he shifts his He's officially graduated.
Amanda Nicole Lopez.
This
Ian Christopher Pedley.
Here's Ian. He receives his diploma from Paul and shakes his hand. He then greets Annette. As well as Warren, and then finds his way to the far side of the stage.
Angel Jesus Rojas Torres.
He receives his diploma. He then greets Annette and Warren. And at the far side of the stage. He greets his classmate and is officially graduated.
Jamal Thomas Stell.
Here's Jamal striding on the stage. He greets Paul, receives his diploma, and now Annette and Orrin as well. Now at the far side of the stage, he shakes his classmate. Now we shift to Paul Saunders, and Karen Tullis, and Melissa Brown head off stage.
It is my honor and privilege to present to you ASDB Tucson class of 2026. Let's hear it. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the most recent graduates of the Arizona State School for the Deaf and Blind, the class of 2026. Congratulations. Everyone please stand. I would like to express our sincere thanks to our outstanding interpreters, media team, BPAC staff, and O&M staff for making this ceremony a memorable one. Thank you for providing full accessibility for everyone here. The graduates will exit from the east side of the auditorium. They will be receiving guests outside in front of the BPAC. Please wait for the graduates to leave the auditorium before moving into the aisles. We will be having drinks and cupcakes for everyone to celebrate the special day for our class of 2026.